Up next, the Warriors taking on.
Put me on top.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K opening. Day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now.
Okay, knockout.
Wow. The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
Harden against Brunson. Harden, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama can potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Here's Kuzma. LeBron with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that for me.
And Davis slams it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Morant. On the wing, Kuzma, guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
A nice shot by Doncic.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Harden, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Davis. And the Warriors miss again.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Harden against Brunson to halt the run. San Antonio with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Francisco when they faced the Warriors.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 6 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Golden State calls timeout. And the Warriors make some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Wembanyama. Kevin Durant comes in for Kuzma. And Butler is subbed in for Poole. Pass to Butler. Back to Morant. 16 seconds left in the first. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Doncic outside. And that one's good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's San Antonio earning. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Luka Doncic. Barnes is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Brown in at the 2. Here's Morant.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Doncic against Morant. Morant taking no chances on the plunge.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Warriors trailing.
2 minutes.
Morant surveying the floor. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Brown. Gobert, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Brown, that's good.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Harden. From about 16. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Harden. Morant's got 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And the Warriors make some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Gobert. Kuzma comes in for Durant. And it's Poole in for Butler. James is checked in for San Antonio. Brunson comes in for Jaylen Brown. And there's James from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. An over and back. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Morant. Jokic, it's good on the putback. Jokic has got his first points of the game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kuzma outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Durant, the top of the key jumper is on the mark.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
James outside. And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 7.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
Durant against James. Kuzma outside. And a miss there on the triple. Now here is James. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. What I want to know is this: what kind of wardrobe will we see coming up for you two mugs?
Hey, we're talking style battle here.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start, and it's a grim situation for Golden State. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
James Harden out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Poole in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, B.A., kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, the #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time. Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. No problems knocking that one down. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson against Harden. Over Brunson. Harden misses.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Poole against Tatum. Davis with a screen on Poole. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Davis slams it home. Last season, the most 30 and 40-point scoring games in league history. What's driven that scoring explosion, Richard?
Well, a lack of defense first, B.A., but teams are crunching the numbers. They've cracked the code. Put the ball in the hands of your star player and surround them with shooters. There's not a lot of defense that has been created to offset that.
James, outside. No good from outside. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Morant. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Punching it inside, LeBron.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
This Warrior squad is struggling. Outside Wembanyama. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Back to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Morant. Doncic, no good. Now Poole fires away from way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Spurs up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got LeBron James. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. Pass to Tatum. Second chance effort. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 17. Here's Morant. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Morant, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Outside Davis. Doncic passes to James. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Wembanyama, no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for San Antonio. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Davis with a screen on Poole. Tatum passes to James. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Poole with a rebound. The Warriors shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Luka Doncic.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Morant, the pass to Wembanyama, up and over Doncic. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Morant.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
James, outside. Pass to Doncic. Out to James. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, that one goes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is...
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And now the Lakers starting group. Jaren Jackson is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, we've got Gilgeous Alexander. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Milwaukee. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Holmgren can't hit. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Embiid. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And Leonard gets it to go.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
Edwards kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid, and he gets the bucket.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Booker outside. Curry setting the pick for Booker. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
We know Greg, LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Giannis kicks to Halliburton. And the three off target.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Booker has screen on Halliburton. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A lethal shooter, Kawhi Leonard, forcing the defense to go out and guard him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
We've got Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Williamson in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second one.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Still yet to score. And the pass to Sengun. Dishes it to Lillard. Trying to find Sengun. He gets it to him.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally. He does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. To the inside. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Şengün. Edwards comes in for Antetokounmpo. Halliburton subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, rebounded by Jackson. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Curry. Still without a basket. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Embiid. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
What a smart look from Zion, setting up his teammates, not trying to do it all himself.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Curry passes to Booker. Curry setting the pick for Booker. Mitchell in the corner. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. Steph, perfection from the arc.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Steph and Curry in a game of matching threes.
Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
You could tell they love playing in front of this crowd. The energy helps fuel this team right now. The 6th man is doing their job.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
Check it out, Los Angeles. At this point, you got to take every team.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Stephen Curry's out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jackson. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. A free throw off from Holmgren. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Curry against Halliburton. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. the pass to Embiid. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. For 3, Edwards. Lakers with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Booker the pass to Curry. Booker is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis kicks to Halliburton. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The number 1 and number 2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
Inside, onto the Kumbo, automatic.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's good, 2 points. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Halliburton passes to Embiid. Halliburton kicks to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Booker outside. Holmgren with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Edwards finds Embiid. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Embiid, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They are making it rain from the 3-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be. And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Edwards looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Edwards. Oh, good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Basketball can be easy. Get the rock to Steph Curry and let him shoot.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker inside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Bucks leading by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Booker outside. Here's the 3. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Down his high post. Jackson on him. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And there's the feed to Holmgren. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, Coach Darvin Ham talked to his team. You know, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Kicks it to Embiid. It's in!
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Curry fires from way out. Oh, my goodness!
I can't believe it. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a closer. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Put me on top.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning. And nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. They've got Devin Booker, Chet Holmgren out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Davis. James against Holmgren, beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And the basket by Leonard.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. James finds Doncic. Davis with a screen on Curry. And there's James from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
With the step back. Here's Curry. And that one's long. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Doncic outside. Back to Tatum. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Tatum's got 5.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Leonard buries it down low.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. Brunson, a screen on Curry. Pass to Brunson. Doncic with it. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Booker, the pass to Leonard. Outside Curry. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Curry against Doncic. Line. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in San Antonio. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Now here's Doncic. No points so far. Pass to Jokic. Kick out to Brown. From deep. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Now Leonard. Back to Reeves. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got the ball here for San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The three from Mitchell controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
A different look for San Antonio. LeBron, he's checked in for Jason Tatum, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Brown. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Mitchell's shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson passes to Jokic. Shoots over Curry. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Curry finds Booker. Curry, a screen on Barnes. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Doncic against Curry. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Curry with it. With 1 on the clock. And that one's good. Curry's got 5 now.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fall away, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do?
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Hard to win if you allow your opponent to shoot over 60%. They need to play tighter D. Stay attached to the shooters, contest shots, get physical, knock somebody down, man.
Yeah, let's see if they can make those adjustments in the second half. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. we've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. We've got Chet Holmgren, Kawhi Leonard out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Curry in at the point. Doncic passes to Brunson. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Lakers. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Graham. He does everything the right way.
B.A., so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Jason Tatum. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Doncic. Outside Brunson. Now here's Davis. Out to James. The 3-ball. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Curry looking it over. It's Booker on the wing. Leonard for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Pass to Doncic. James, a screen on Curry. And here's Doncic outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's Jackson. Back to Curry. Outside Booker. He shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Pass to Holmgren, outside Curry. And here's Booker, 4-3. Tatum pulls it in. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Doncic. For the tie. Doncic, count it.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Curry, and the 3-pointer goes. Curry's got 8.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in the shooting contest with that man.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. LeBron James out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
Doncic passes to Tatum. Outside Brunson. They got the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Leonard passes to Booker. Doncic against Curry. Booker with a screen on Doncic. Launches a three. Curry, no good. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Doncic against Curry. Doncic passes to Davis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Now here's Curry. 1:43 left in the game. No good with a layup. Here's Brunson outside. And finished off by Davis.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Doncic against Curry. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And the Spurs call time here. They're behind by 3. 1:22 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Curry. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Booker, cash on the 3.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Now here's Curry. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Davis. Doncic against Curry. Here's James. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Jackson outside. Back to Curry. Booker for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 12 seconds left in the final quarter.
Now on the court is your Red Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Curry against Doncic. Davis with a screen on Curry. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he misses the dunk!
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
The Lakers call timeout. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Doncic. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Doncic against Curry. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Curry against Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, no good. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Curry against Doncic. Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Curry's shot is off. And it's Tatum with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Three-pointer. A rebound by Jackson.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Curry from deep three-point land. Curry with another miss. So it's San Antonio now. James passes to Tatum. It's a rebound by Jackson.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Up top, Curry, pounded by Tatum. Curry against James.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the OT period. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, bangs home the 3.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Here's Curry for 3. Oh, nails the triple!
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Here's Doncic. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but at overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Stephen, plenty of momentum swings in this game. What made the difference in the end?